Okay, I'm going to need you all to go on a journey with me. I'm going to need you all to close your eyes, firmly place your feet onto the ground, and picture this. You feel a lump in your throat that you can't seem to get rid of. You feel your heart racing and leaping out of your chest. You feel your hands shaking and your legs shaking, but you can't seem to control it. There's nothing you can do about it. Now open your eyes and think of yourself in that position every time you wake up in the morning, every day of your life. My name is Sakina Rashid, and I've recently joined the 3C team. And our main motive is to cater for today's youth. And my topic today is to talk about the role that social media has to play on our mental health. So mental health is a very pressing issue in today's world, and the role that social media has to play can be very damaging, but can also be very beneficial. Everything has its pros and everything has its cons. So statistics prove that 97% of the people today, be it youngsters, be it kids, be it adults, old people, 97% of us today are on social media. It could be YouTube, could be Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and so forth. So one of the disadvantages that is, to me, is very important to discuss about is the lack of communication. How many times have we been in social gatherings and not known, how do I talk to this person? What am I supposed to say? Because you're so used to talking to them through a screen, because they're not able to see your expressions. You're not able to converse them properly. So an example would be COVID-19. What has COVID-19 done to all of us? We've been stuck at home, looking at a screen, talking to people from our homes, from our comfort zones, that now when we're in social gatherings, we're not really able to be ourselves. We're not really able to talk and converse to other people. A perfect example would be last week while we went to Mambo's and we were in the car and we were getting takeout, waiting for our food. I'm telling my mom, there's 4 guys on the table sitting with their phones. They're literally together waiting for their food, but they're not talking. Why are you meeting? Stay at home then. What's the point of being around people if you're just going to be stuck on your phone like the whole time? Secondly, graphic content. Social media has so much, it normalizes so much violence, especially when it comes to kids. I have a younger cousin brother, and the shows that he watches, like not the shows that he watches, but the shows that are on social media, on YouTube as a platform, they normalize so much graphic content, they normalize so much violent acts that it becomes normal to him. And someday when he grows up, he probably will think that, no, I watched this as a kid, it was normal, it was in all my shows, it's normal to do stuff like that. So it's important for us parents to ensure what your kids are watching are helpful for them. Social media can be really positive in a way too. And also you'll notice, why is it that most kids are so fidgety? Why is it that they can't sit for longer than 5 minutes? It's because studies have shown that when you're on social media, when you're using your screen, when you're on your phone, your body releases hormones that allow you to get excited. And then when you take that element away from your life, when you don't have it in your day-to-day life, you feel fidgety because you're lacking that sort of excitement. So then you start looking for other things. And that's why most kids today aren't able to sit. Even if you come to mosque, you'll see kids running around because they're not able to sit in one place. So we need to be careful, again, of how much time that we allow our children and our younger brothers and sisters to have. Thirdly, lack of self-esteem. Personally, I've experienced that too. How many times are we on social media scrolling through Instagram and we're like, wow, I wish I was that girl. Wow, she has perfect hair. Wow, she has perfect eyes. Well, I'm here to tell you that your nose is perfect for your face. I'm here to tell you that your skin tone, beautiful. You don't need to look like someone. You don't know how much effort she took to post that on Instagram. You don't know how many pictures she took to get the final perfect one, which a couple weeks later still wouldn't be perfect to her. So you're beautiful just the way you are. And also, these things all add up to reasons why most teenagers in today's world are so they think that they're depressed. These are the leading causes to anxiety, depression, again, suicidal thoughts. Social media has a great role to play on it, whether or not we consider it to be important or not. But also, social media does have advantages. I could pick up the phone and talk to my aunt from miles and miles away because of social media. She can see what I'm doing in a day-to-day life because of social media. So social media, when used in the right way, can be a great tool to connect with people all over the world. People that we know, people that we don't know. You can make so many new friends off of social media that could be helpful for you in tomorrow's world, wherever you go around the world. The Prophet Muhammad has also stated the importance of knowing what's going on around the world. What's going on in people, if it weren't for social media, we probably would know, but very delayed, what's happening in Syria, what's happening in India. Because of a click of a button, because in a few seconds, something that happens thousands and thousands of miles away, I can know it in the next minute because of social media. Also, if you have a business, it's great for you. Use Instagram. It's a game changer because you'll be able to increase your sales that way. So what are the solutions? What are the solutions to this pressing issue of social media playing a great role in our mental health? You have to learn how to create a perfect balance between the two. You have to learn to be in the moment. If you're with people around you, if you're with your family, spend time with them. Be in the moment. Stop looking at your screen. Just be in the moment. Learn how to converse with people. Make new friends. Trust me, this goes a long way. And secondly, please don't compare yourself to anyone. Again, none of your 5 fingers are the same. You don't know how much effort it took for that girl to post that picture on Instagram, and she's still insecure about it. So don't compare yourself to anyone because you're beautiful just the way you are. And most importantly, well, personally, this is something that I want to do. So it's important to limit our time. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's important to strike a balance between the two because social media is like fire. When it's left alone for too long, it could cause destruction to not only you, but also to the people around you. Thank you for having me.
I'm wondering if I should be nice to you or brutal. Do you have social media accounts?
Yes, I do.
What do you use your accounts for? Be honest.
All right, I use it for entertainment because sometimes when you come home from an exhausting day, it's just nice. Yeah, it's nice to just use social media for a source of entertainment.
So why don't you use it for education?
Yeah, so I use it for a bunch of reasons, but also entertainment is one of them, but also for education. I follow lots of accounts like could be Al Jazeera and other accounts that will help me know the general affairs that are occurring in today's world.
Okay, if you are to be given an opportunity to start a business using social media, what would you do?
I would definitely use social media as a great tool because
Sorry, I'm asking about the business, not.
Sorry.
I'm asking about what business would you do
What business
that you would be
I
able
would
to
do.
promote on social media because that's what you spoke about.
I do kind of have a business.
Okay, great.
So I'm into art and I love painting. So I have a social media account. And honestly, it does more than like WhatsApp and other platforms. Instagram is a game changer. It really helps me connect to people. There's like promotions and there's so many things that you can do with Instagram and reach out to people, which I personally feel has played a role because I definitely feel like people have reached out more to me on Instagram than any other platform.
And have you sold anything?
Yeah, I have.
So if you are to recommend your younger sibling or cousin or friend on either to get on social media or not, which one would you and why?
I would say get on social media because the world is moving fast. Again, life moves on. You can't be like your grandparents and not know what's going on around the world because you have to fit in with the rest of your people around you. It feels bad when you go to a gathering and you have people who are like talking about stuff you don't know because you're not on those platforms. So parents you should encourage your children to be on social media, but then again, everything has its pros and cons. So make sure those advantages of social media don't turn into disadvantages.
Final. At what age should someone get social media accounts?
I think when they're about 13 to 14, because that's when you become a teenager, right? That's when usually people
You're saying teenagers are smarter than people who are younger than that?
Not saying that, but I do think that teenagers should be allowed to use these platforms because it's really beneficial for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.